Okay, so if you look at trans stuff on Twitter by some horrific decision, you would be aware of this person here, Euphora Tori, who is like, I guess, sort of like a Vosh, Keffels type orbiter, reply person, reply individual on Twitter. You'll always see if there's some, you know, politics discourse of the day, it's one of the many names that will pop up as you're scrolling down it. Basically, what happened was like a year or two ago, there was this trans girl called Eden who was Saudi and was essentially, I believe, coerced by some lawyer into accepting some agreement to go back to Saudi Arabia, and then went back to Saudi Arabia, was forced to detransition, and then killed herself, I believe, is the story. And Victoria here, Tori, uh, put up a GoFundMe and was talking about how close they were. Up a GoFundMe for a memorial service. Would you pull that up as well quickly, actually? Memorial costs for Eden's friends. Hello, I'm Victoria, and I was a close friend of Eden's before she was murdered. We are planning a memorial for Eden among her close friends, but some of us are in other states/countries and would need financial assistance to attend. If you'd like to donate, it would be greatly appreciated. Any extra funds raised from this GoFundMe will be donated to charity. So I'm not sure what happened with this, but you see Demon Mama is one of the many supporters here with $200. So I'm not sure what happened with this memorial, what the details of this memorial were. I was told at one point it may have been a Discord memorial service. Not sure who this money ended up going to. I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it described. So time skip up to today or yesterday. This thread goes out from this individual called Star Rocks Via. Also, I guess this is Roxy or something. This is going to be Sun Cult Priestess. Over the past year, Tori has been one of the loudest voices in shaping how Eden is remembered, but she's done so very misleadingly. Eden and Tori weren't friends. Eden didn't like Tori, and despite this, Tori has been parading herself as one of Eden's closest loved ones for clout. Eden's actual friends, it's made the mourning process much more difficult, as we've had to see Tori insert herself into Eden's life. But up until now, we haven't said anything, since it didn't seem worth it. As I will get into, this is a straw that broke camel's back. Sorry, Jesus, I can't read tonight. To demonstrate how Eden felt about Tori, here are a number of DMs between Eden and one of her closest friends, where she says in no uncertain terms how she feels about Tori. Take note of how Eden specifically calls attention to how Tori milks things. It will come up later. There's Eden in the DMs here. Doesn't it seem like Tori has a huge victim complex? Like, I don't know, her Twitter is entirely farming interactions from nobodies and being weird and getting clout off of it. There's a bunch of people on Twitter I've noticed that do this too. Yes, she does. Okay, I'm not crazy, lol. Like, I have a hotter take, but I won't say it because it just sounds mean and prying. But I will say this. She does, like, say it, lol. Okay, she, like, milks the fuck out of it when she gets wronged. True, Lumfowl. Did you know I'm trans, by the way? I'm a woman, by the way, guys. I'm such a girl, guys. At Sock Darling, for me, yeah. So this is her trying to do girl power shit with a real, sorry, I mean a biological woman. I'm sorry, I'm like childishly pretty. She's so annoying. Only towards Twitter people. I saw that earlier, and my fucking blood pressure spiked. So yeah, this is yeah, she's getting plasma grenaded here. I believe this is a Halo epic Halo Beyond the Grave moment, montage kill cam moment. To them perk, huge. I do not have any tea concubines, so stop that. Cut that out. That is not true. I've been a woman for almost 2 years. Stop welcoming me to womanhood. Oh, brother. I meant to show you this a while back. This is what I was talking about. Is it just a screenshot of a reply to a screenshot of a reply? Insane. Thank you for the 199 and the correction to my language there. I will try to be more inclusive next time. The martialist JC Denton. Thank you. The picture of Eden and Tori is from the only time they ever met. Jesus Christ. And it's an anecdote Tori uses a lot. Here's Eden recounting how Tori made her uncomfortable that night, with comments she made. Eden then goes on to elaborate her disdain for Tori in ways I cannot recount here. Anyways, you can just tell the Saudi government I'm back on Twitter. Foreshadowing. But yeah, I was out with her and had a huge group, right? Yeah. This was really early in my transition.
The martialist super chatted $1.99. The term is natal female, get it right, smile.
Thank you, thank you. Like week 2, lol. And everyone was bombarding me with fake compliments, and I was more confident than I should have been. I was out in a dress and I did not look passable at all, right? Yeah. We went to a club, but still probably cute. And some guy said, "What the fuck?" passing by me. And it really fucked up my day, right? Like I didn't drink or dance or anything, and everyone was having fun. Sad face. Then Hayden asks me in a playful way, "So, why aren't you dancing with them? Go have fun." And I tell him what happened. And Tori interjects, "Yeah, when I was at your point in transition, I would get comments like that all the time." Imagine hearing that from this person, being like, "One day you can look like me." Jesus Christ. Like, bro, oh my god. I just like giggled and went out to smoke. I literally did not know how to react. These are just a handful of examples that are preserved in text and that friends of Eden were willing to have shared. Anyone who spent any amount of time with Eden in voice calls will tell you how Eden would rip into Tori at length. They were very clearly not friends. Despite this, Tori was telling her followers for months that she and Eden were basically besties, using the same anecdote with the same pictures, even referring to Eden as her sister, a lie that made it into a news outlet. I met Eden. We drank together, laughed together, cried together. She felt like a sister to me, and her loss feels immense. I'm gonna miss her so damn much, it's unreal. I love this article of Eden by Pink News, and let me share this beautiful moment. We laughed, we drank together, we cried, and she felt like a sister to me, Victoria says. A+ voice acting today. Thank you, Coinbase. Thank you. I'm putting my heart into it. One of the things I distinctly remember is there was a period of time where she approached me and she was like, "Tori, I feel really dumb being out here. I just don't look that good. I think I look like a man." And I told her, "Listen, you're really beautiful. You look beautiful." And I saw her over the next several months, just confidence came out of her, and she looked beautiful and happy and proud. You fixed her, Tori. You fixed her. Let's point out how disrespectful it is to use that picture, considering that by her own admission, Eden didn't like the way she looked that night. This is a sentiment Eden expressed to us as well, and it's left me with a sickening feeling every time I see Tori use that pic. You might be wondering why I talk about this on the timeline instead of addressing it with Tori in private. The answer is because we tried. A while back, a close friend of Eden very gently asked Tori to stop overplaying her relationship with Eden, which is downplaying the issue, to be honest. Here is how that went. As you can see, Tori was extremely unreceptive, denied having overplayed her relationship with Eden at all, this was after the sister comment, and finally blocked Eden's closest friend. This made it clear to all of us that talking to her was a non-starter. separate parties come away with the wrong impression of your account, it's probably going to be an issue on your end of how you gave that account. Are you for real right now? I literally just said we were friends, and we went to Pride together. That's it. I never once said I was her best friend. You don't think? You kind of implied that. You had a relationship that extended far past that one meetup, because that's the implication most people got. Yeah, that's just friends? You don't think? Please do not insult me. Like you hung out in Luchiccord, I shouldn't say Discord, a few times, and you framed that as hours and hours together talking on Discord. I'm done with this conversation. This is really fucking gross, Zoe. I'm not gonna sit here and be slandered about shit I didn't do or say. Do you like the voice acting? I'm really going for it today. Okay, guys, I'm trying to give this freak the emotion she deserves. I'm not trying to be rude. I get we all grieve in different ways. What about this is gross? Not trying to be rude. What, you're claiming things I've literally never said? I never said I was her best friend, and yes, I spent hours with her on Discord before she left. I lost most of my contact when she left Georgia, I assume it is, and I've told a lot of journalists that. Victoria recalls how she and Knight would voice chat for hours on Discord. We were close and related a lot on the religious trauma we both went through. In June of 2022, we met and went to Pride together. I saw a trans woman who was happy and full of life. Eden wanted to be free of her parents and to live her life her own way. Wow. All of that is true. When you say hours on Discord, people think like nights and nights of voice calls. It's like all the little things that add up. Like this was someone you got close to, a brief period of time, but your voice has continually amplified over many of the rest of us. Also, 1 second, sorry about that. I'm back. Amplified over many of the rest of us. This is all needlessly abrasive. I will not be interrogated over the interviews I nearly broke down and self-harmed doing. Oh my god, spare me, please. The interviews you gave are not for personal catharsis. This is how she will be remembered. Like if you admittedly weren't as close as others, especially after she left Georgia, you should be using your platform to amplify their voices. I literally have been. I've been retweeting others' posts about Eden for months. Oh, brother. I've been retweeting for months. Literally stopped doing interviews and linked everyone else's socials for months. I didn't do nearly as many interviews as everyone else did, because I literally couldn't do them, because Eden's story triggers my own PTSD. In terms of articles, you were the most quoted person. Maybe Bailey was close, I don't know. Like, you can say that after the first few weeks you stopped, but the interviews also stopped at that point. I'm not entertaining this abrasiveness anymore. Continue to message her and you will be blocked. Goodbye, Zoe. No, I'm sorry. This is something you need to acknowledge. You can keep derailing this to your own feelings, but at the end of the day, this is my dead friend, and I'm prioritizing her memory over anything else. All the while, Tori was making mourning Eden more difficult by continuing to litigate the sun emojis and Nazi symbol bullshit for months, milking it for clout. Here is a small sample of the tweets she made, spread out in time, each getting hundreds of thousands of likes. Sun symbol is to... Alright, let's read the, what she's planning to first. Still hard to believe a ton of white trans people have put a Nazi symbol, sun, in their handles to honour a brown trans woman who took her life. Some of you are well-intentioned, but very easy marks. I still think you all would put a swastika in your display names if the right mean girl told you it was for trans rights. True. Man, kinda true. Kinda true. Kinda true. 88 likes, pretty sus, IMO. I agree. These people do everything for social validation, let's be real. Like, even this sun emoji shit. Like, I mean, like they're saying, this sun emoji shit, all this is there for, it's a signal to a social group. Because this bitch doesn't actually give a fuck about this dead Saudi trans girl. Let's be real. It's just about signaling. The sun symbol is to honour my friend Eden Knight, who was forcefully detransitioned until she took her own life, and is a symbol she spread when she went by Solaria. Leave us alone. Sun emoji in my name is to pay respects to Eden Knight, who took her own life. It's an emoji she had all her friends last year. She had all her friends last year put in our names as a little joke. Now everyone uses it to honour her. Some people online are calling it a Nazi symbol and attacking. Okay. We have the sun emoji to honour our dead friend Eden Knight, who was murdered. Stop harassing Eden's friends and let us mourn her. Jesus. Oh, brother. The sun emoji in my name is to represent my dead friend Eden Knight, who was murdered. Leave me alone when she wasn't murdered. Throughout this time, we asked people not to give the ones saying that attention because it was just hurting us to keep seeing people say such vile things. Tori doesn't listen. In fact, she milked it the exact same way Eden noticed and disliked her for, and the irony enraged and hurt us. Yeah, this is true. I mean, this is backed up by the DMs, right? This is literally the behaviour that Eden didn't like in Tori, and Tori's doing it with her death. First time I considered drafting this thread was because of this too, which was on 12/19, which is notable because the example she used this time was from 2 whole months prior, so she tweeted this unprompted, which made it obvious that this was for clout. Which is more of her going on about the sun emoji. However, she deleted the post not long after, hence the Discord screenshot to prove the date, so I thought maybe she would change. The second time, I considered drafting it a few days later, when I saw Tori invoke Eden's name with a righteous fury for the sake of a petty beef. You were debating me on my dead friend. That's a line you don't cross with me, ever. Your input on my friend's death is not appreciated, actually. You don't know her. Eden don't know you, little bro. This got under my skin because the context is Tori using what was just an inference we made about her death as evidence in a petty Discord argument about religion. We don't know for certain this is what happened to Eden, yet here she is speaking with confidence on it. Islam isn't thinking there's a demon inside someone needs to be tortured. That's called Rukia/exorcism. I don't know what this shit is, and it's very common. They think you're possessed, need a demon exercise, so they will beat you while reciting the Quran at you to make it unbearable for the demon to stay in you. It was done to my friend Eden. I'm not going to defend myself against someone like you. Eden was killed by Islam for the crime of being trans. Screenshot this if you wish. I don't fucking care. Okay, so this is just no one has any idea if this is even true. Okay. But again, I decided to leave it. However, here we are again. Tori is once again farming Eden for likes, using a photo that Eden hated, reminiscing on the time where Tori made Eden uncomfortable. Jesus. It's clear she's not going to stop unless we force her to. So, Tori, speaking on behalf of nearly all of Eden's friends, stop using Eden for clout, stop posting that photo Eden hated, stop giving attention to people who seek to hurt us, and stop invoking it as if she was your friend. This has genuinely hurt us enough. We would also like you to take her @ out of your bio and to rename your group chat from the Sun Cult. It's disgusting as fuck knowing you're using her joke for your group chat about yourself and should be ashamed to use her like that for your aesthetic. I don't want to add anything more to this, but I do feel weird censoring her face without at least posting a photo I know she liked. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Tori was a mod for Keffels, apparently. What's this? Haha. Let's go, Packwatch. Tori Packwatch hit different. That's why we smoke it daily. Taking a Twitter break for a while. This website has not been good for my mental health lately. Goodbye for a while. I don't understand why you can't simply ignore someone who's trying to get clout from talking about a dead friend. Well, you can. You can ignore it. But I mean, if it's pissing you off, then fuck it. Blow him up. Why not? That's epic. Tori is a fucking freak, so. Glad to see her go. Packwatch. Huge Packwatch. Been praying for this day for a while.